What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Or well, I say welcome back, but welcome to this first episode of How'd We Do It, the show where I'm going to break down different things that we do around the office to help our clients or ourselves when it comes to marketing. This first episode, I'm going to be breaking down how we've been able to get more than 8 times the organic views on our Instagram Reels by using one hack or a tip or a trick in particular. So, let's join me on this episode. But first, let's play the intro. All right, so yeah, let's delve into this. So essentially, this first hack or this first trick that we're going to be doing and discussing tonight is all about Instagram Reels and how to just increase organic uh, views and just having more organic reach in general. That's what's important. Everyone loves that good organic reach. So really, it sounds silly. This hack is very at surface value kind of silly sounding, but it's true. And when you think about it, it makes sense why they would do it this way. But essentially, all you have to do, really, truly, is when you're posting up a reel, after you've posted it, just sign out of or don't sign out, you just close out of the app. So if you're posting a reel using Instagram, once it's posted, close out of the app and don't go back into it for a few hours. Instagram wants you to stay and scroll, so there's an incentive for them to have you continue to scroll through everything after it's your content is posted. They want you to continue scrolling so you can see what other people that you followed and their content. But if you sign out, what Instagram will do is serve your content more so that it can send you notifications to try to get you to sign back in. So for instance, if you close out of the app and give it a little bit of time, we've been waiting about an hour to 2 hours on average. And what happens is within 15 to 30 minutes, we'll get a notification that says, oh, 500 people have seen your stream. And then a little bit later on, usually around the 1 hour mark, we'll get up to like the 1,000 people have seen your reels. And essentially, they're serving you these notifications so that you can click on them and go back to the app, and they try to hook you into scrolling again so that they can serve more ads and make more revenue. And that's how it all works. So it's really, really interesting how all that comes together. But that's really, truly been all that we've had to do is literally you post the reel and then you sign out of the app. Or I keep saying sign out. You close out of the app for a couple of hours and let it do its thing. And then just ignore the notifications, as enticing as they may be. You just ignore those notifications so that it can continue to get the organic reach. I can remember the first time we did this trick. I didn't know that we were doing the trick, so somebody else on the team had posted it, and then I got the notification about the 1,000 views, and I was like super excited, so I clicked it, and sure enough, it worked on me. The whole point of them sending those notifications got me to sign back into the app, and of course I went on a rabbit trail of looking at different posts and totally even forgot why I was there in the first place, which was to look at the organic reach that I had gotten. So Yeah, that's really it. I don't want to like hammer this point home too much more because it's really that simple. Take the reel, post it up, close out of the app, give it a little time. And it's worth noting that, Instagram's constantly changing up how they do things. So we've had some success with this trick over the last couple of months, but it's not to say that it's going to work for too much longer. I mean, we've already kind of seen a little bit of a decline from having used it, which we're about to look at here. And so that actually is going to be what I show you guys next, is some of the proof. So here we've got our own reels as I'm scrolling through them here. And you can see when we started off, the very first one had, 1,400 views, but that's because the first reel. But then the other ones beneath it, the next three only had like 200, 100, 100. And then all these other ones, they were getting up into the thousands. And we had a few that even got into the 2,000 and one that even got into the 3,000 range. And then we had one that kind of dipped back down into the 300s. And then we've kind of been in that 800 to 700 range with one reaching 1,000 ever since then. But that's, still, when you look at our initial first few when we weren't doing this trick, we were getting 150, maybe 200, and now we're averaging, upper 800s and things like that. It's way, way different. So anyway, and it's really effective. And it's worth noting that this doesn't just work for us. We've used it in other places. I've suggested this advice to others already, and they've taken it and used it, and have also seen success with it. So this isn't like something that we've done and it's only worked for us. Like, we've actually tested this out over the last few months on ourselves, as you could see there with that clip I just shared, but also with other people as well. So I'm going to say, important, sign out of the app, or not. I keep saying sign out, just close out of the app when you're done posting. And don't get sucked into the notification candy that they try to give you. That can be toxic for sure, and it'll throw off the whole chi of what you're trying to go for here. And then, that's really the main thing. Have fun with it. Create content that people like, and that'll help obviously boost the engagement even more. Getting more likes and things like that will help increase the organic reach. So this hack is good for what we've seen, roughly about 1,500, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 views here or there. But other things that we've done as well is like adding text that pops up, as you saw on some of those screens, that the clip that I shared there. We'll add like text over the top. So while I'm talking or making a point on the reel, then text will pop up, and we'll have that in the thumbnail, so that whenever people first scroll to the reel, they'll see that text really big and they'll know immediately what the point is. So in addition to this one trick of the closing out of the app thing, we've also been trying to make sure our content is just worth engaging with from the get-go and is worth something that people would want to click and comment on and everything like that from the get-go. So anyway, I hope this tip is helpful to you. Like I said, these kinds of tips and tricks and hacks have a shelf life, right? Obviously, at some point, Instagram is going to change their algorithm again, and it's no longer going to work. And it's also worth noting that we've tried this on some other types of posts on Instagram, but it's really been just reels that we've actually seen the success with. So I can't really say that it works on other post types because we've only really seen it work with reels. So just kind of remember that if you're wanting to break into the reels space on Instagram and you're wanting a way to kind of get your organic views, post up your content, close out. I'm going to get that at some point. Close out of the app when you're done and leave it alone for a few hours. Hope that you enjoyed this first episode. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of these in the future. I'm going to upgrade my background and everything as time goes along and kind of work out a few of the kinks. But hope this was a great first stream, and I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product. And I hope that, again, that this tip brought you some value, and we'll catch you next time.